The Book of Light, Volume 2 of the Books of Heaven on Earth, written and narrated by Daniel Prock. In 2020, with all that was going on in the world, the author of this book went to Sedona, Arizona for a 2-week getaway that turned into a 6-month journey. And during that time, he literally cleared his mind and was able to perceive the wisdom of God that was always flowing to him. But he had missed it up until this point. Missed it by living the way he was trained to live by society. Missed it by hustling. Missed it by grinding. Missed it by thinking too much about the past, about the future, and missed it while being worried, being frustrated, being angry, or being upset about life that was happening in a variety of ways which were not of his preference. But when he was able to clear his mind and perceive the soft voice inside of him, and he was able to sense the words that have now become this book and the entire series of books called the Books of Heaven on Earth. These are beautiful writings to help you live more in your heart, more in your soul, and more in your divinity, more from the core of your being, the way that God intended for you to be, to live in God's light and God's love as your permanent state of being, and to shine God's light and to radiate God's love from the core of your being through your entire physical body, through your mind, through your affairs, through the entire world that you live in, and through all of creation. And in doing so, transforming your life into the masterpiece that God has always intended for your life to be, where you live a beautiful life in a beautiful world, a literal paradise, a literal Garden of Eden, right here on planet Earth. The kingdom of God is within you. The kingdom of God is heaven. Heaven is within you, and heaven on earth is here and now. Enjoy this beautiful book of light. Chapter 1. An Introduction to the Light Inside of You. I am the light of the world, as you also are the light of the world. All of the greatest aspects and characteristics of the Creator of all that is, of God the Almighty, all those properties, if you will, that I have fully embodied and maintain and expand within, all of those properties and characteristics are also available for you. They are not only available for you, they are you. God's light shines from the core of your being before the creation of the first cell of your physical body. God's light, radiant light, loving light, perfect light, all beamed from a source before the creation of your physical body. This source of light beams so brightly and so powerfully, so perfectly, so purely, that this light's expression, combined with the immense love of the Creator, combined to form the first cell of your physical body, and still today combines to form every cell of your physical body, every part of your mental body, every piece of your emotional body, every part of your heart, every aspect of your soul, every bit of your consciousness, every one of the finest particles of what you consider to be your being, every part of the life that you are living, every small speck of the energy that composes your society and reality that you live in, every part of that, every piece of that, every unit of measure within that, and even going deeper into every unit that cannot be measured, and the vast space between those units of measure. All of that is the light of God. All of that is God's intelligence, God's radiantly beautiful, meticulously detailed planning for the creation of your life, the creation of this earth that you live in, this creation of all of existence. It is all God's light, light so pure that it casts out all that is unlike it,